Hey everyone, Silver Shocker here. This is going to be, well, it is the start of my Morgan dollars. 1878 to 1891, 1892 to 1921. I'm going to start, of course, at 1878 and work my way up. So this could be a fairly long video. These are all Morgans that I recently picked up in auctions that I hadn't had time to completely check into my spreadsheet. Those are all extra Morgans, and those are all the Morgans, three big old sleeves of them that will be going in these books. This is how I do my system. I've got a spreadsheet. Let's go back to 1x. I've got a spreadsheet. When I get them, and I get them sleeved, however, and into these red boxes, they become yellow. If I know I picked them up in an auction, I mark them green, and that lets me know that they're coming in. And when they come in, I generally open them, get them, in a flip, whatever, and in the box, in the proper order. As you can see, I've got 3 of them in green on this page. So those should be in this pile over here. Actually, the one I know is right here, the 82 O over S. I picked that up from RavenHawk Coins, and that is an extra. So it probably won't go in the book. So I'm going to stop jabbering. I'm going to take the book apart so the sleeves are spread apart, easier to deal with, like I did in my piece dollar video, and I'm going to get started. See you in just a little bit. All right, I'm back with the first page of the album. As you can see, I do not have the 78 8 tail feather, and I do not have the 78 7 over 8 tail feather. I do have a 78, however, 7 tail feather. Not very good condition, so I'm going to be looking to upgrade that one. And then this one, I picked this up from Jeff Silversmith, and it was called it a cull, and no one was interested in it. He didn't really scope it well. I think had he scoped it a little better, more people would have been interested. It ended up being what I call a 78cc. It's either a 78cc or it's the 79cc, because on the back, see how well this camera works. There, you can clearly see there's a cc. Rim is pretty much gone. I mean, this is a horrible looking coin. Horrible but beautiful at the same time. For those people just realizing what this coin probably went through in its life to get this type of a look to it is crazy. So it is a CC, and when you flip it over, you can see it's a 19, you can see a 7, and I promise you when I scope it, that does not look like the top of a 9. It clearly looks like the top of an 8. I mean, there's only 2 dates it can be, 78 or 79. So I'm calling it a 78, and it will be my placeholder. This very ugly yet beautiful 1978 cc Morgan dollar. So that will be taking a slot. Yeah, 78S. I'm not sure who I picked this up from, but you can clearly see that although that coin is toned, it is crazy. So you look at the back. Yeah. Good coin. So that's a 78S. Oh, okay, yes, okay, sorry. I got threw off by the 8-tail feather and the 7-tail feather variety. So not sure who I got the 78 from. I know I got the 78 CC from Jeff Silversmith. This 78 in particular, I know for a fact I got from it was either JSS or RavenHawk Coins. I'm not sure. Probably JSS, because I think I picked it up at the same time I picked this up. Next up would be just the plain 1879. I picked that up from Jeff Silversmith as well. Then we've got the, I do not have the CC. We've got the 1879O. I picked that up from RobFindsTreasure. And then we've got the 1879S, which I'm not sure who I picked that up from. Go ahead and show you the. So, of course, yeah, they are slightly worn. And I am wearing a glove. I mentioned in my piece video, as I'm pressing these into the album, I just don't like the idea of potentially leaving some oils on the face to then sit there and, you know, oxidize, tone, and leave a fingerprint on a coin. So I am going to go ahead and put the camera down. I'm going to get these into the book, and then when we come back, I'll talk about the second page. Okay, here I am back with the second page of my Morgan album. Let's zoom in a little bit here. First coin, 1880. This is at Philadelphia. Picked this coin up from Michael E. Fines. Of course, not a BU, not an AU. It's got some circulation. You know, I love the BU and the Mint State Morgans like everybody else, but again, like you heard on the last page, there is just something about a circulated Morgan. Just seeing, you know, how it was worn, the places it wore, just trying to think of the places it may have been, what it might have bought, you know. It's crazy to think that a coin like this back in its day, you know, what it was the equivalent to. It was like carrying around a large bill in your pocket today. Could buy a lot. So there's the 1880. I do not have the 1880 CC. Here is 1880, and this is an O. Again, not mint state, but not terrible. Then we've got the 1890S. Excuse me, 1880S. I have one of these in MS65, but I will be putting this one in my book, so it's a filler. I do not have an 1881 because the one I have is an MS63 that I got from RavenHawk Coins, so it's a slab. So I will be looking for a coin to go in that slot, and then I do not have an 81cc. Down here we got the 81. Oh, my 81O. Then we got the 81S. And then we got the 82. Again, not mint state. Some of them have some spots. That one's even had some tape across it. But this coin, even though it's had some tape across it, grabbing the wrong one, looking through the camera. Even though this one's had some tape across it, you can see there is definitely some luster still under there with the toning. Again, like I said in my piece book, this one could be a candidate for maybe some cleaning, but why risk it? I'll just leave it as it is. All right, so I will go ahead and get these slotted in the book. When I come back, I'll be on the third page. Okay, I am back with the third page of the first album. And let's go ahead and get zoomed in here and let's talk about the coins that are going to be going in here. So, first coin going in is an 82 CC. So you can see that the CC is most definitely there. So 82 CC. Not sure who I got that from. Next coin up is the 82O. Now this 82O and the 83O I'm going to show you, they may have been cleaned, but these backs are the closest, probably closest coins I own to being proof mirror like. I mean, the camera is not doing them justice. Let's just say that. The backs look the closest I have to proof. So there's the 82O. Not sure who I got that one from. I do not, oh, I do have an 82S. I got that from RavenHawk Coins, and that's an MS64. So I'll be looking for a raw to fill that slot. My 83 is right here. No 83 CC. And then here is my 83O. I got this from RFT. So there's some chatter in the fields by her face. Flip this coin. And again, probably one of the closest candidates I have for being a proof back, but it's not. I mean, you can clearly see the fields are not necessarily proof, but beautiful, shiny, lustrous backed coin. So there's the 83O specimen. Then we'll come down here to 83S. And I was able to get this coin from Michael E. Fines. Oh, looks like I need to dig through my stack a little more and get the 84. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I've got the 84 specimen. Not sure who I got that one from. And then I've got the 84 CC specimen. Probably my best looking CC. Again, the way those marks are in front of her face leads me to believe that maybe this coin was whizzed. And actually, now that I'm looking at it closer, I believe, yes, that it was whizzed. If you don't know what whizzing is, imagine taking a really fine, like, wire wheel and buffing the coin to make it look like it has luster. I mean, it shines, but you can, I mean, clearly with almost no magnification, you can see that there are lines in this coin. And there you can see on the back that it does say CC. But again, lots of little fine lines, so I'm saying been whizzed. But I'll take it. CCs are expensive coins. As money permits, I'll look for a better specimen. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these plugged into the book. And when I come back, I'll be on page 4 of the first book. Okay, welcome back to the 4th page of the first album of my Morgan book. Let's go ahead and get zoomed in here, and I'll show you these coins a little closer. So first specimen, 1884O. Not sure who I picked it up from, but just like the 82 and 83 O's, very beautiful coin. Next coin, 1884S. I do not have this coin. It is 3,200,000 mintage. If anybody has an 1884S and would be willing to part with it, go ahead and contact me. My contact information is on my page. The 1885, I do have an MS64 slabbed. That was from RavenHawk Coins, so I do not have one to go in the slot. I do not have the 85cc. Here's the 85O. Not sure who I picked that coin up from. But again, this is a decent specimen. Decent specimen as well. Nice luster. And then the 1885S. This coin was picked up from RobFindsTreasure. It has 1,497,000 mintage. And he did say it had AU details because he believed that it had, I believe, an old cleaning on it. The back, of course, looks a little worse than the front. The back, though, I would say almost has a little bit of a luster on it. The front wants to luster, cartwheel, but it does look a little fake. But I'll take it. 1885S. Next coin's 1886. Picked that coin up from Jeff Silversmith. 1886O. Picked that up from RFT. And the 1886S. I picked that up from RavenHawk Coins. That coin does have a 750,000 mintage. Right, there's that page. I'm going to go ahead and get those slotted. When I come back, we will be on the page 5 of the first book. Okay, we're back. Looks like this is page 5 of the first Morgan book. I've got the coins out of their capsules. Let's go ahead and zoom in and talk about them. So the 1887 Philadelphia. 20 million of these things minted. Pretty nice specimen. Then we got the 1887 O. 11 million of those minted. A little bit dirty, but I like it. Then we got the 1887S. So the 1887S only has 1,771,000 minted. 1887S. This coin has good luster. Does have a lot of dings. Was that a? Oh, there's a rim ding. Lots detracting in the fields and on the face, and then that ding. But anyway, 1887S. Like I said, only 1,771,000, and I was able to pick this up from Michael Kittle, Rare Coins. Next up, 1888. 19 million of those minted. 88O. 12 million of those minted. I do not have an 88S, sadly. Only 657 million of those minted. So if anybody has one and they want to sell it, go ahead and contact me. And in 88, they did have a variety called the Hot Lips fan. I do have one of those. It's in very poor shape. I think, yeah, it's that one right there. Yep, 88O. Very bad shape. But if you take a look at the lips, that is a Hot Lips VAM. I may put that in the back of the book as an extra to go with the 1882 O over S that I have. But that 88 is in far better condition than that one, so I'm using that. When we talk about the 89, yep, 89cc. I do not have that one. And then we have the 89O. Pick that one up from RFT. Again, look, it's got some toning on it that makes it look like the coin is all beat up, but it's just the toning. There are a few spots, but I will use that for the book. All right, I'll go ahead and get those slotted, and when I come back, I'll be with the last page in the first book. All right, I'm back with the last page of the first book. So let's get zoomed in here. The first coin is the 1889S. Picked this up from RFT, RobFindsTreasure. It is only 700,000 minted. 1889S. And it has some luster, so. Next coin, 1890. 16 million of those minted. Then the 1890 CC. Picked that up from Jeff Silversmith. There's only 2,309,041. So 1890 CC. Next coin, 1890 O. 10 million of those minted. 1890S. 8 million of those minted. We got the 1891. 8 million of those minted. 1891 CC. RavenHawk Coins is where I picked this one up. There was 1,618,000 minted. So 1891 CC. Then we got the 1891 O. Picked that up from RavenHawk Coins as well. 7,954,000 minted. Then we got the 91S. 5 million of those minted. Picked that up from RFT. So just side note, the 1890 CC, I've got a fairly nice example. And then I've got this example, which is pretty bad, but it is a CC. And then I've got this example, which is actually kind of comparable to this coin. And it is also a CC. So when you don't keep good records, you buy multiple coins that aren't exactly cheap. All right, guys, I'll get these plugged into the book, and we'll come back for the first book wrap up, and then we're going to start the second book. All right, so I am here with the second book of the Morgans. The first page of the second book, and you are into that range of Morgans that some people will never own. Let's go ahead and zoom in and we'll talk about some of them. So, first one you see here is an 1892. I got this coin from JSS. There's only 1,036,000 minted. Next coin over, 1892 CC, 1,352,000. 1892 CC. Then we've got the 1892O. 2,744,000. Got that from RFT. I got the 1892S from RFT as well. Now next to it, the 1893, I purchased one from RFT. There's only 378,000 of them minted. That coin will be, I was just looking through my stack trying to find out why I didn't have it. Well, the reason why I don't have that coin yet is I just bought it Friday in his auction. So yeah, 378,000 minted. Who knows how many are still surviving? Because the coin right next to it, which I may never own, the 1893S. So it's next to it in my records, but it's not next to it in the book. So the 1893S. That coin, there was only 100,000 minted. 100,000. And it's estimated there's roughly 10,000 of them still surviving. 10,000. So this slot right here, probably going to stay empty for a while. Or it's going to be filled with a coin that looks very similar, if not worse, than this one. So that's the 1893O. I picked this up from RavenHawk Coins. And you might say, man, that coin is trashed, but there was only 300,000 of these minted. Okay? So when I saw that he had it, I had to have it as just for a holder even. I don't know if I will find one that is in better shape. I mean, I know they're out there, but I don't know if I'll be able to afford one that's in better shape. So that's my 1893O. That one is coming. That one I do not have. Out of all the coins on this page, that coin right there, the CC, probably has the highest mintage with 677,000. So the fact that I have any of these spots filled is a wonder, and that one's empty. I mean, 677,000. So, and then the 1894, only 110,000 of those minted. So that spot also probably going to sit empty. The 1894 and the 1893S. Yeah, so the two right next to each other in the bottom, probably going to sit empty for a while. Going to be very expensive coins. Anyway, I will go ahead and get these slotted, and then we will be on page 2 of book 2. All right, so I'm back on this page. I got to thinking, when I said that the 1893 CC was probably the hardest one to get on this whole page, I was wrong. It's from here down. These three coins up top all have higher mintages in the millions. So some of you probably caught that. Some of you may not have, but it bugs me when I say things that are incorrect. So this coin out of these 6 has the highest mintage with 677,000. So the fact that I even have these two slotted and this one on its way is crazy to me. Crazy in my mind. These two down here, probably gonna sit empty for a while, like I said. All right, on to page 2 of book 2. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the second page of the second book. Let's get zoomed in and talk about some coins. 1894O. Got that coin from RFT. It is 1,723,000. So Coin's got some problems, yep. But it's a lower mintage and it fills the spot. And it's got character. Next slot, 1894S. Do not have that coin. 1,260,000. 1895 proof. Very few people, if any, gonna have that in their collection. About 880 strikes of that coin. That's probably never gonna be in my book, ever. 1895 O. 450,000 minted. I need that coin. 1895S. Again, 400,000 minted. I need the coin. 1896. I have that. 9,976,000 minted. That's fairly good specimen as well. Then we got the 1896 O. 4,900,000. Again, coin's got some problems, got some wear, but also beautiful in its own way. Then we got the 1896 S. Don't know why I don't have that one. 5 million minted. Should be obtainable unless it's one of those high mintage coins. I mean, 5 million, not super high, but not low. Don't know why I haven't picked one of those up yet. And then we got the 1897. 2,822,000. So this is a fairly decent specimen. It's got a few spots on it. Has lots of luster. Nice coin. All right, let me get these slotted up. Then we'll be back with the third page. All right, we're back with the third page of the second book. Let's zoom in and talk about some coins. We got the 1897 O. I picked this coin up from Jeff Silversmith. There is 4,004,000 minted. 1897 O. Next coin, 1897 S. Not sure who I picked this up from. 5,825,000 minted. Got a lot of luster, but it's got some bad toning marks. Then we got the 1898. Got some chatter, got some luster. Good coin. 5,884,000 of that one minted. Then we got the 1898 O. I have one of these from RavenHawk Coins that is an MS64, but I'll be putting this one in the book because it's pretty nice as well. Then we got the 1898 S. $4,102,000. Picked this up from RFT. The 1899 slot is empty. 330,000 minted. I may have a deal on one of these. I may not. Time will tell. So this slot may get filled, may not. We got the 1899 O. 12,290,000 minted. $18.99S. It's got some weird dullness in the fields right around the face. Could just be toning. Could be some weird cleaning. 1899S, is that what I said? Yep. Picked that coin up from RFT. 2,562,000 minted. Then we got the 1900. That was 8,830,000 minted. So 1900 Philly. Okay. I'm gonna get these all slotted. Just missing the one, 1899, and then I'll be back with page 4 of book 2. Okay, we're back with page 4 of book 2. Let's zoom in. 1900 O, 12,590,000. 1900 S. Got that coin from RavenHawk Coins. 3,540,000. 1901. Got that from RFT, and there were 6,962,000 minted. And we got the 1901 13 million minted. I'm not sure if it shows up on camera, but this coin has a very cool, almost purplish toning starting on it. Does not show up on camera, but very cool coin. 1901 Then we've got the 1901S. Got that from RFT, 2,284,000. 1902, 7,994,000. I need to pick up a better specimen than that. 19,020. Not sure who I picked this up from, but there were over 8 million of those minted. Then we've got a 1902S. Picked that up from Michael Kittle Rare Coins. 1902S. And there were 1,530,000 of those minted. Then we got the 1903 Philly. Picked that up from Jeff Silversmith. There were 4,652,000 minted. So there's that. Okay, so I will go ahead and get this page slotted since I have them all, and then we will be back with the 5th and final page of book 2. Okay, we are back with the final 5th page of the 2nd Morgan album. Let's get zoomed in and talk about some coins. 19030. I'm not sure why I do not have this coin yet. There were 4,450,000 minted. I just don't have it. So if anybody has this coin, 19030, let me know. 1903S. Got that coin from RFT. There was 1,241,000 minted. Definitely has some wear, seen some use, but it's an S, and it is the 1904. Next coin, the 1903S, not 1904. Next coin, 1904. Maybe it was an N coin at one time. It's got some circular damage there. Didn't see that before. Definitely been cleaned, I believe. But 1904 Philly. Got that from RFT. And that is a 2,788,000 mintage coin. Let me come down to 19040. Got this from Michael E. Fines. Now I know I mentioned I had a couple coins earlier that were really close to being like a proof mirror finish. So this 1904. Oh. The back fields are, oh, and it's not showing up. There's some weird toning which makes it look like it's streaked. But those lines are not, it's just toning. But you can see on an angle, that is probably the closest coin I have to having a mirror finish. Probably to the point I probably should send it in to be graded, but it's going in my book, so that might make some people cringe. So 19040, 3,720,000 minted. Closest coin I have to having a mirror proof finish. Next coin, 1904S. Got this coin from RFT, 2,304,000 minted. She has definitely been around the block a time or two. Still a beautiful coin. Then we got the 1921 Philadelphia. 44 million of these things minted. Sadly minted from, oh no, I don't believe these were minted from melted coins. I think the pieces were minted from melted coins, but there's 1921. Then we got a 21 Denver. Definitely got some marks on her face. Has this really cool ringed toning. Probably came out of somebody else's book. Not a lot of breast feathers. So this coin could be upgraded, but I really like the way it looks for some reason. Then the last book I've got, or the last coin I've got in the book, a 1921S. Very worn. I don't know why I don't have a better version of this. And I basically have a whole tube of 21S's over there along with extras. I probably should look through it for a better one, but I will do that for another video. So there is the 21S. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get these coins slotted, come back with a wrap up. See you in just a little bit. Okay guys, here we are. I know it's a long video. These have all been slotted in. So here's the 78 through 91 Morgan dollars. So as you recall, this first page I was missing the 78 8 tail feather, the 78 7/8 tail feather, and I'm missing the 79cc. On the next page, you can see I am missing the 80cc, the 81, the 81cc. Third page, I'm missing the 82S, the 83cc, the 84S, the 85, the 85cc, the 88S, and the 89cc. And on the last page, I'm missing none in that book. Okay, second book. First page, I am missing the 93, the 93cc, the 93S, and the 94. Again, remember, these are the really hard ones to get. On the next page, again, some more hard ones. 94S, 95 proof, 95O, 95S, 96S. Third page in the second book, just missing one, the 1899. Fourth page, I got them all. Fifth page, only one I'm missing, 19030. Other than that, I've got them all. So there are my 2 books. And then these are all the extras. Roughly 85-ish plus coins of extras, because I didn't keep good enough records. Because I would buy one and then think, oh, that one's a little better than the one I have, and I'd buy that one. Not all bad. I mean, when you can buy a Morgan at a good price, why not? And then I've got all this 90% silver to stack. I hope you enjoyed the Morgan collection thus far. I will be putting out an update soon when I get a few of those other coins in the mail. I know one is coming from RobFindsTreasure. I believe it's the 1893 Philly, 378,000 minted. Anyway, again, hope you liked it. Until next time.